What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., the Blue Guy, Chubb Dijj, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start. What's going on, people? It's your host, Pistol Pete Jr. here. Just wanted to give you a warning. This episode contains Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness spoilers. If you have not seen the new Doctor Strange movie yet, turn this off right now, go see the movie, then come back and listen. There are major spoilers ahead. If you do not want the movie to be spoiled for you, then turn this off now, go watch the movie, come back. And with that being said, I hope you enjoy this episode. Like us, rate us, review us. You know the deal. Thanks for listening.
Welcome to the Peter and Al podcast. Oh yeah, it's time with your host. Oh no, what is it? Damn it. It's time to put those headphones in and whip them Peters out. This time with your host, Pistol Pete Jr.
No Chubb Dijj.
No Chubb Dijj. And Jeezy Weezy, a.k.a. Conchu.
Oh, shit. So we just got back from watching Doctor Strange.
Dr. Strang.
I don't know if you guys have noticed that Michael doesn't go see movies with us at all.
Yeah.
He used to, but not no more. Right off the bat, I'm going to say I really enjoyed it. I say that a lot for most movies. I wasn't sure what to expect. I hadn't watched any other trailers other since the last one we watched on the show.
Uh-huh.
And so I felt like it didn't give too much away. I feel like our initial predictions were way the fuck off.
Well, I was right.
About what?
Patrick Stewart.
Oh, yeah, you were right about that one. No. But I feel like I got bamboozled when it came to Zombie Strange.
Yeah. That was pretty... I like that, though.
Yeah, I like that better.
See, so, like, it was like... There were things you didn't expect that happened that were good.
Yeah.
But then there was also things where, like, you had such high expectations for certain other things that happened.
Yeah.
That it was just kind of like, wah, 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 wah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, definitely.
and so it was kind of like a mixed feel. It's a mixed bag, mixed feelings.
Yeah.
I think overall I liked it, though.
Yeah. But yeah, in the beginning, though, for whatever reason, as I was watching it, I was starting to get, like, in the first...
You got excited as soon as they said a demon, and then they
Yeah,
did it again.
they bamboozled me again. Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as he said a demon, you looked at me. He's like, "Oh!"
I was like, "Oh!" I even
It's just
pointed.
Wanda. It's just Wanda.
It's just Wanda. Wanda was the demon. So she's Mephisto. She's not even Wanda. She's Mephisto. I'm gonna start calling the show Mephisto Vision. Not the opening scene. The whole, like, because that was cool. The whole, like, fight with that demon thing that they were fighting, and then Doctor Strange turning on America Chavez.
Yeah.
But the
It was a little jarring.
that was.
It was just kind of like, whoa, okay. What's
Yeah,
going on?
because like this is how this is where you're starting it.
Yeah.
And I thought it was gonna be a dream,
Yeah.
and that it was like a premonition, and then like that was gonna happen. But then I was like, but that's also the Strange had the ponytail, so I was like, okay, but this isn't our Doctor Strange that we know and love.
Yeah.
This is a new Strange.
I like that way because it was a dream.
Yeah.
For our Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
But and then they tie it in where like dreams are actually just you're looking at your multiverse counterparts.
Yeah. I love Wong. It's like, so the dream the recurring nightmare I have where I'm running away naked from a clown. It's happening somewhere. I love Wong and fucking Doctor Strange's interactions. They always make me laugh. Why is it like every loud plane is just going by right now? That's like, I feel like that's like the third loud plane.
Ambiance.
It is. Um, so, but that first fight with the squid thing, and Wong, and I felt like something about that fight just felt so fake. Like it felt like
Yeah, a lot of it did. I think they used some practical effects.
Yeah.
And it's too practical, so it just kind of felt. And
Yeah.
Like it felt like so like there's a certain degree where like if you use real props and stuff, it can only be so real.
Yeah.
where like you could just have a CGI and it just looks really nice or it looks really good.
Yeah.
But like it's fake.
Yeah.
They're not like really. It's like either they can react better to the thing, or it looks better, and they react kind of weird to it.
Yeah. There's that fine line, and I don't know that for me that the opening fight was cool. The monster looked cool, but it's just I kept like, and maybe because it was so early on in the movie still as well, I wasn't fully immersed in it yet. Like it was still because like you said, that opening scene was pretty jarring. Like it's like okay, this is where we're starting.
Yeah.
And then it's like then all of a sudden this fight scene and it's just. Like, I wasn't fully immersed in the movie. Because, like, by the end of the movie, I was all in.
Yeah.
But, like, at that point, I was still kind of like, what's going on?
Yeah, when you first start, you're like, who's this girl?
Yeah.
Why is our Doctor Strange different?
Yeah.
And because of the name of the movie, I think you can probably safely be like, okay, this is different. This is a multiverse Doctor Strange or whatever. And this is just some other girl. But... I feel like they could have explained a little better about maybe they could have started with like America Chavez's whole thing with her parents or something.
Yeah, because even the point to where like the portal opened behind her and I was like why I thought it was a book when she got to the book I thought maybe like the book saved her like or whatever and then it was just like oh that's her power. Like,
her scream was weird. I don't know. Was it do you think it was the theater or like anytime America Chavez screamed?
Yeah, it was.
It was like a weird.
It was. She had a weird scream. Yeah, she had a weird scream. Like, I feel like there was a bunch of little things that built up in this movie. They paid off a lot of the what if stuff in this one.
Yeah.
Like obviously with Agent Carter. No, not Agent Carter.
Agent Carter. I'm pretty sure the demon in the beginning, the demon that Doctor Strange was fighting.
Yeah.
To save America Chavez in New York.
Yeah.
Was like one of the demons from What If.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And then there was also something Jasmine pointed out to me. I don't remember what it is now. But there was something else from What If. I thought the Ultron... See, that's the thing, too, with those what the trailers did. The trailers did a lot of teasing with the What If stuff. Because they showed you Agent Carter. They showed you those Ultron bots that look like the fucking... what else did they show? There was something else that they showed. Zombie Strange. They teased you a lot of stuff that was in the What If comic or the series. So it's like, oh, okay, it looks like they're following that. And it turns out, like, I mean, yeah, those things were there, but they weren't the ones from that series.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know if the Agent Carter was one.
What do you mean?
If she was from, because she survived in that universe, right?
Yeah.
So, she.
But what was it? Samuel Jackson found her.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, he had like a big ass portal.
Yeah.
Portal thing. He's like, we're gonna do the Avengers.
Yeah.
But then the portal starts, so it's like, where did the portal go?
Yeah, that's a good point. So, but see, maybe the portal went to, what was this one, 113 or some shit? Yeah.
I think it was 113 and ours is 616.
Yeah. I always thought it was 626 for some reason, but it's 616. When she said 626 or 16, I was like, no, it's not. You're wrong. It's 626.
So represent.
So opening scene, that first fight, when they buried the body, I was at that point I was thinking that he was gonna come back, like he was gonna be a zombie somehow, or like Scarlet Witch was gonna resurrect him. I did not expect her to be the villain.
Wanda, yeah. I mean, I felt like it was either her or it was or it was like the Illuminati.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the villain. And so, and I think I was leaning more towards the Illuminati.
Because they were just dicks.
Yeah. Well, isn't that like the whole thing with them in the comics?
Yeah.
They're all like the most pretentious versions of
all of
them. Like they all.
Yeah.
They're all full of themselves.
I liked seeing. Well, as soon as what's her name said about the Baxter when she worked for the Baxter Corporation, I was like, "Oh shit, Fantastic Four."
Mm.
And
I forgot about Baxter. It didn't even click with me.
Yeah. Which because it's something that's easy to forget. You know, it's not like it's like the Avengers Tower or it's the Baxter Building.
Yeah.
It's not really like.
I feel like they kept that pretty under wraps about John Krasinski.
Yeah, John Krasinski.
Because I remember hearing rumors and stuff, but it was like no one really talked about it.
Yeah, I think we talked about the rumor one time, and then it was like then we never heard anything else about it.
Yeah.
And so for him to play Mr. Fantastic was pretty incredible.
Yeah. Nice.
Thank you. I liked him. Yeah, I think he did a good job. And he fits. I feel like he fits the character as well. Mm-hmm. Kind of like Benedict Cumberbatch fits Doctor Strange. Like I feel like John Krasinski is a good Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, he kind of fits. I feel like he wouldn't. Maybe if he shaved, he would look better.
Yeah,
I don't see Reed Richards as bearded guy.
Yeah. Well, that version of Reed Richards would be, but well, if you ever, do you remember South Park with the evil twins?
Uh-huh.
Like what makes an evil twin? It was they had a beard or a goatee. A character with a beard is automatically evil. What else was there? There was something else that the whole Illuminati thing was a cool fucking I didn't see that coming.
I wish they kept it out of the trailers.
Yeah,
I feel like that was such a cool moment.
Yeah,
where it felt kind of blah just because I already knew.
Yeah.
And when they were like, "Oh, you're gonna see the Illuminati," I'm like, it would have been cool if at that moment you're like, "Oh, they're doing it."
Yeah. I mean, but again, to be fair though, I think what they did show, they didn't show the Illuminati in the trailer, did they?
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I remember some.
I mean, they don't say the Illuminati, but that they did that very scene where he's walking up to them. They show that.
Oh,
and they're on the chairs,
You're right. They did.
But they're all silhouetted.
Silhouetted still, yeah. You're right. I do remember that now. I'd forgotten about that part. I'd forgotten about it.
And then that's when they, in my eyes, they revealed that Patrick Stewart was in it.
Yeah.
Because you can hear him, and that's 100% his voice.
Yeah.
There's no other actor that sounds like
Patrick Stewart. Yeah. That was cool.
Maybe Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
And who would that be? Magneto?
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on.
Yeah.
Either way, it's hype.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. And just the fact that these ones all died. I mean, okay, I think we haven't said it yet, but obviously if we're talking about a movie that just came out and you're still listening to this, spoiler alerts.
After we already spoiled everything major, just put a clip in before.
I'll put something. Just spoiler alerts.
Hey guys, this episode is full of spoilers.
Yeah. I did not expect them. You wanted to come in and beat them all, which I was expecting as well.
I was hoping. I was I was just
because the way they were just so.
Well, what it was for me was they were like, we can handle your little Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I hope they fucking get smacked around. Right?
Yeah. Well, she came in and brutalized them.
Yeah. And then Elizabeth Olsen is hot when she's crazy.
Yeah, definitely. Oh shit! Hey, I'll just cut that part out later. Just the way with Black Bolt taking away his mouth, that was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Probably
is this the most gory scene?
I was about to say
that's been in a Marvel movie so far. I
think so. Because even with Moon Knight, where they were supposed to make it
it was supposed to be more the brutal version. Like they didn't really show anything, you know. Like they show him beating the shit out of that dog.
Yeah.
But they don't really show anything. He's just punching it a lot, like which seemed brutal, but you don't see anything. With her, with Black Bolt, like his whole, not only did his head like explode out, but it also like caved back in on itself.
Yeah.
Like, and then like you see it like,
and then you see the blood coming out of his nose.
Yeah, like that was nuts. Like like when that happened, I was like, oh shit, like okay. It reminded me of something though. There was another movie or show, maybe. Maybe I'm thinking of or Invincible. But it's like, yeah, I think I'm thinking of Invincible. When what's his name
When
kills.
he pops his head.
Yeah, but remember how easily? No, well, not easily, but how he kills all the. I forget what they were called now.
I don't remember.
Justice Squad.
Like the Guardians. Or
The-
something.
yeah, oh, yeah,
Guardians
yeah.
of Earth or some shit.
Something like that, yeah. But it reminded me of that. Like, it was how it's like, you expect, and then how easily she killed the first two. You know what I mean? I was expecting at least some kind of a fight, and she just like, Black Bolt's head explodes, and then she fucking shreds.
Yeah.
And then she pops his head. That was the other thing, because his head, like, and then his head had the blood splat, too.
You talking about Reed Richards?
Reed Richards, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, first she shredded him.
Yeah.
Like, he's just stretching and he's just shredding, like, meat off of him.
Yeah.
And then,
and then, like, when she gets to his head, like, and then, like every, like, part of him, like, his, like, that was nuts. And then, yeah, then she just popped, when she gets to his head, it just popped. It's like, what the fuck? I did not recognize, what's her name, when she was Captain Marvel. I was like, why is Captain Marvel black?
oh.
And then,
No, it was,
like,
what's her name?
yeah, Maria Rambeau.
There you go.
Yeah. But I was like the whole time I was like, at first I thought it was Black Panther. Like when they first showed us, you know, they did the quick pass.
Yeah.
I thought it was Black Panther, and I was like, okay, well now this is what they're doing for Black Panther. Then they said Captain Marvel, and then they panned to her, and I was like, oh shit. I recognized the uniform, but I didn't recognize her. And then even when she was talking, I think because of her hair, the way she had her hair, I was like I know her, but who is she? And then in the fight, then I realized, oh, okay. Like I think I got a better look of her at her when she was during the fight scenes. I was like, okay, that's her. I feel like she got off the easiest, but not really.
How did she get it?
She got crushed by the statue.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That's like, I don't know, how did she get, she might not even have died.
Yeah, well, because, I mean... it reminds me... Kung Pao, when the guy supposedly dies, he goes, oh, I thought you were dead. He goes, why? I just went, eh. That doesn't mean I died. That's like, because like you see her in the rubble, or you just see her arm, and then like her arm's there, and then she goes, she goes, doesn't mean I died. But yeah, Peggy Carter is dead.
Yeah, got cut in half by her own shield.
Yep, she got fucking oh god, never mind. I forget the guy's name now. Darth Maul. That's
Darth Maul.
She got Darth Maul cut in half.
They didn't have any balls to show that though.
No,
they just showed like the.
There was like a blood splat behind her, but.
Yeah, well, right, but and then the shield was like covered in blood.
Yeah,
but they didn't show her like disembodied or anything.
Yeah, no, they didn't. They just showed her fall over. The thing was like I forgot it was a Sam Raimi movie, and then as I was like, okay, this
feels like Evil Dead.
Yeah, it felt so much like Evil Dead. Oh, like
especially like the scenes where Wanda's dream walking.
Yes, when it was doing that.
It felt a lot like The Darkness, just like going around in the woods. With
exactly.
With shit.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. The pizza balls. that part, because like when she holds them up, it's like they did not look appetizing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, I would probably still eat that. It's a ball of pizza.
Is that crust? Is that like crust, a ball of crust, and then it's just like cheese and pepperoni?
That's what I.
Or is it just cheese balls with pepperoni?
Huh.
See, in my head when she first held it up, I was thinking the center of that was all just pizza dough, and then it was sauce and.
I feel like I'd rather it be pizza dough than just be straight cheese.
Yeah, same here. But see, practically, I feel like that wouldn't really like they had to do it in a movie because if you could make that, but like it would be very messy to eat.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because there's nothing to hold on to.
Yeah, it's just you're
It'd
just
be hot as fuck.
Yeah,
It's like just cheese is so hot when it's hot.
yeah. It's literally molten.
Yeah.
It's molten cheese that you're holding. But so, like her holding up, like, because in real life, okay, it would just be like it would be the crust on the outside, and then melted cheese and pepperoni and sauce in the center.
It'd be a calzone.
Yeah, basically like, in ball form.
Yeah.
But her holding up just a brown ball, it's like pizza balls. Like visually, it wouldn't fit. Like,
Yeah.
and especially because it had the little tiny pepperonis too. Like.
Yeah.
I like Bruce Campbell's cameo too. I was waiting for it, and then when I first saw him, I didn't recognize him. It wasn't until he talked I was like, "Oh shit, that's Bruce Campbell."
Oh no, I recognize it. I was waiting for you to. You didn't. Realize it.
Yeah. No, because I was looking for him. I was like, because I was like, I know he's in. Well, because I think we talked about it, but like he said he was going to be in the movie, and he's in every Sam Raimi movie. The only thing I didn't see is the Delta. His car is usually in every Ash's car, the big yellow boat.
Oh really?
That's usually in every Sam Raimi movie as well.
I didn't know that.
But I forgot to look out for it. I just remembered it right now. That's the two things in every Sam Raimi movie is Bruce Campbell and that Delta. It's the car that Uncle Ben drove in the first movie.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, that's the same. That's Ash's car. Because that was his family car growing up, and so when they made the Evil Dead movie, that's the car they had to make a movie.
Yeah.
And so he puts that specific model of car in every one of his movies. So I was looking for it, but I forgot to pay attention for it. Yeah, Bruce Campbell, like what did he call him though? He called him a taker. I was like, wait, what? That was just a weird way to say
you're
it.
a taker.
Yeah, he took this from the museum.
Yeah,
you're a taker.
You don't steal in that universe. You take.
Yeah, you take. And then the red means go.
Yeah.
That was I don't know if you ever heard. There was a show called Sliders. It's still in here. Oh, there it goes. It's gone now. It just flew right at you. The show Sliders. It was a multiverse TV series, and it was basically this kid created like a way to create portals to go to alternate dimensions. And then him, his instructor, I think one of his best friends, and then some random singer that all get sucked into one of the portals. And then when they get sucked in, the remote breaks, so they can't like put in destinations. It's just they have to hope whatever the next world they go to is
There's
home. And like it's like 10 seasons. No, I think it's actually 4 seasons long. But it's like each episode is a new Earth.
Gotcha.
And one Earth was red means go, green means stop. And on that one too, it was. This was around the time that CDs had won the digital art of the media thing, and they were they had stopped. This was like early 90s, early to mid 90s. So they were stopping mass producing vinyl records.
Gotcha.
And like it was all over the news, like, oh, CDs have won the music wars or whatever. And on that one, I still remember specifically because he's at the light, and he's getting honked at. And as he's pulling away, he turns on the radio, and it's like, oh, well, it's officially over. The last CD rolls off the production line today. Like, they're not gonna make CDs anymore. Vinyl wins. And so like everything was just opposite in that world. Everything was like it was the same, but just opposite. Like,
yeah.
So that's what it made me think of when they got to that crosswalk. Maybe it was no. Oh, that was the other thing too. When they got to that one universe, there was what do they call it? The incursions. When it was the two universes that had crashed together. Did you notice the traffic lights that were still moving?
No.
There was like ghost lights, so it was like tail lights basically. You would see two red lights.
I did see that. Yeah.
They were trailing. I thought that was a cool little, like, so it's like, it's the like because you saw the vehicles floating or just whatever they were, but then like there was still like that other echo of the other cars still driving down the road.
Yeah.
Because of the universes were just smushed. What'd you think of that Strange in that world?
I didn't care for it.
No?
Yeah, I was just like, I feel like nothing really came from this.
Yeah, it was, It was...
Like, well, all right, you have a third eye.
Yeah. That was okay. I don't know how I feel about that ending. Like, so now he has a third eye? And then, like, so... Oh, I was gonna Google that. Who the fuck was Charlize Theron?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because, like, that was weird. Let me see. Sure.
She's just cutting dimension holes, man.
Yeah, like, she just turned around and, like... The whole movie, made it seem like it's so hard to travel like, multiverse.
Yeah.
And she just turns around and slashes a hole in the space-time.
Mm-hmm.
And just... Let me see. So, Charlize Theron... who is she in Doctor Strange? Now includes every universe. Okay. The character Clea Strange?
She's Doctor Strange's daughter.
Let's see.
New wife.
I'm about to Google this.
It's the wife. That's the wife he finds without, what's her name? Christine in his life.
That's the one that he never had. That's the one.
The one that's way hotter than.
Seriously. All right, let's see here.
What's the actress's name? Melissa McBride.
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams. Melissa McBride. Melissa McBride's a fat one.
No, it's Melissa McCarthy.
Oh. Yeah, McCarthy. Yeah.
McCarthy, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole time I kept I couldn't, and I'm normally really bad with actresses' names, and for whatever reason I couldn't remember the character's name in Doctor Strange. I kept thinking her name was Rachel in the movie, and I was like, wait, no, that's her real name. And I was like, is her name Rachel McAdams? Because that name keeps popping into my head.
Yeah.
And then they kept, what's her name in the movie? Christine. And they called her Christine. I was like, oh shit. Who's Rachel?
Where's Rachel?
Where's Rachel? But yeah, I mean, it was a trip. And then like, so, yeah, the costume just seemed weird to me too.
Which one?
Charlize Theron's costume.
I liked it.
It looked cool.
Yeah.
But to me, it also felt like she kind of looked like a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Like it was a little too. It was like it just seemed weird to me. Like it didn't fit like what other characters normally wear in MCU movies. So, and then, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, he uses the book of the Damned. I forget what the name of the book was now. Darkhold. Thank you. He uses the Darkhold, and it takes its toll on. And so, like, how come Wanda doesn't have a third eye?
Because her toll is being
turning evil, I guess. But like he used. Well, I mean, okay. Granted, he did use.
I think it depends on the spells he used too.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. And because I was gonna say like
he basically reanimated himself.
Yeah, and I guess there's already a thing against using reanimated corpses because there was. Remember, it was like they were the black demons were attacking him. Like, oh, there's a price to pay for using, or you know that it's not allowed or something. They kept saying. So that's okay. Maybe
even that was very Evil Dead when when he's just walking down the street like it's a normal day, just having the best day of his life.
He just starts screaming. Yeah, well, at first I thought it was like the music got really loud, so I thought it was like, what the fuck, like those kids just like sonic blasted him somehow. Yeah, and then he drops to his knees and like you don't hear the music anymore, and then the eye pops open, and now I guess thinking back, because my argument was like he only used the book once. Like what's the harm of I used it once, now I have a third fucking eye.
Yeah, third eye.
But I mean, to be fair, he did use it like in a very like he used it like it was a powerful spell he used to resurrect a dead body.
What a fitting! This is also very fitting that the movie's surrounded by a book.
Yeah,
and Evil Dead is literally surrounded about a book.
Yep, that's true, and an evil book at that. Like,
yeah. The Darkhold is the Necronomicon.
Basically, yeah. You know what? I didn't think that until just now, until you made that connection. But yeah, so he drops to his knees, and then all of a sudden, like he screams, and that third eye opens. And that also reminded, like that was very Evil Dead-ish too, like because there's always a lot of like zoom ins on Ash's eye, and it's just always doing that.
Yeah.
Oh no! And then like when he gets the eye in his shoulder in Army of Darkness.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like when he pops it open, like, and then the eyes just. And that's what the Doctor Strange's eye did when it opened up.
Yeah.
It started looking around. But yeah, so I mean, obviously, I guess growing a third eye is very painful. But then, like when Charlize Theron shows up, the third eye is not there. Which I mean, the first Strange hit it too.
Yeah.
And then like she was like, "What, are you scared?" And he was like, "No." And he like throws the cape over, and then the eye just opens up like.
Yeah. Because that's his full power.
That's just now he just has
the third eye is like the third eye is just like enlightenment.
Yeah,
He's
I
gonna
mean
be super strong now.
Yeah, I guess.
Be even stronger.
Yeah, okay.
Now if Wanda gets out of hand again, he can just handle that shit.
Do you think she survived?
I don't know, probably not.
I don't know. I think she might have, because there was that. So,
I think it's good to end it there, just because she's pretty tortured that she can't have her kids.
Yeah, no,
it's so tragic for her. Like,
yeah, I do feel like that's
vision.
a good. Yeah, you're right.
You kind of have the closure with the kids, like she got what she wanted, and it's still not.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I do feel like it is it's a good end to her story arc, but I feel like they could also put because so when everything was falling. Yeah. There was one last blast of red light of her power, so maybe she created a little space for herself to where everything crushed around her. So I mean, but it could have also had her just been doing one last flare to make sure everything got destroyed. One thing that was weird to me was so there was multiple copies of the Darkhold.
Yeah.
But there was only one copy of the anti-Darkhold.
Yeah, what is it? The Deshantis or.
I thought it was something with the V, wasn't it? It was Vishanti or something like that.
Oh, was it Vishanti? I
think it was
Vishanti.
Or it might have been Vishanti. But there was multiple copies of the Darkhold, but one fucking good book.
Yeah.
It's that was kind of weird. And the fact that it was at the gap between all universes. But I mean, overall, I liked it a lot. It was way different than what I expected. I enjoyed it. Before I give it a number rating, I was going to show you what the other ratings amongst the internet. Let me see here. Oh, and the music was really good. It was Danny Elfman that did the music. So that was... I mean, you can't go wrong with the Danny Elfman score.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I did feel like some of the score wasn't matching with certain things. Like when Wong got fucking yeeted off the mountain.
Oh yeah,
there's no music.
There was nothing. It was just silent. I was like, wait, what? But yeah, but I knew he also wasn't dead. I don't know. It was just they can't kill off. They have him in Shang-Chi. I was expecting maybe Shang-Chi to show up or at least make a cameo or something. Just because because Wong was such a big part of Shang-Chi.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting.
Well, he wasn't a big part of Shang-Chi.
I mean, he was
in there for 2 scenes.
Yeah, but they were pretty.
I guess because of the ending.
Yeah.
Or the after credits or whatever.
Yeah, the end credits.
Because they're like, "Come with us." So maybe, yeah, I guess I could see that.
So I was thinking that maybe there might be at least some kind of, or at least a mention of Shang-Chi, but nothing.
Where the hell was Tom Cruise, man?
Yeah, well, and I feel like that was the thing too. I was expecting at least more flashes of alternate universes. That's why, with the Tom Cruise thing, I figured it was just gonna be at some point there's a portal that goes by. Remember when they were flashing through all the worlds?
Yeah,
something like that. Instead of just showing,
I was hoping for something along the lines of Brad Pitt in Deadpool.
Yeah, or something. Yeah,
literally,
actually, there. Yeah. But yeah, the closest thing they showed to that was just them flashing through all the universes. Mm-hmm. And I mean, that was cool and all. They were showing just the different, the underwater and when they turn to paint.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they turned to paint, though. Because, you don't necessarily become what's in the multiverse. If you go to another universe, you're still you, just in that universe.
How do you know?
I mean, just my theory.
Yeah, but so what if in that universe, because everything's paint, that's what atoms are. Atoms are made of paint.
Okay.
So when you go in there, your
atoms become
atoms are paint.
Okay, you know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Let me see here. Oh, damn it. You piece of shit article. Fuck you. It gave me like a thing. Okay, so IMDb is giving it a 7.5 out of 10.
I would agree with that.
Rotten Tomatoes is giving it a 76. IGN gave it a 7.
Uh-huh.
I guess 7.5.
I think that's pretty accurate. That's a pretty accurate reviews.
Is that what you would give it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd give it a 7.5.
Yeah, I just feel like it wasn't the greatest.
Yeah.
It wasn't, like, I feel like No Way Home was better.
Oh, yeah. No Way Home was way better. I feel like this one, to me, again, it felt more like a transition movie than anything else. It didn't really feel like...
Yeah, it didn't feel like a big movie that I felt like it was supposed to be.
Yeah. Like, it did introduce new characters, but they all I was bummed when they killed Professor X.
I kind of feel like this should be like the end of Phase 4.
Yeah.
And then they're in Phase 5.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And Kang could be like end of Phase 5.
Yeah, because they still haven't resolved that, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, they have, like, we haven't mentioned Kang at all.
Yeah, and there's still more multiverse stuff to do. So that's why, like, I feel like this shouldn't... I don't know. I felt like this should have been more connected to other things than being... It was too on its own.
Yeah. I was expecting it to be like, oh, we gotta fix the multiverse. We gotta fix the multiverses. And then by trying to fix it, Doctor Strange makes it, like, where... they're all colliding or whatever, and then that's where in the next movies we start getting like everyone like a bigger collaborations and stuff.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking too. I mean, they did talk about intrusions and they did get into that aspect of it. Obviously, I mean, Rachel McAdams is still, or Christine is still researching alternate universes, even though Mr. Fantastic's dead. Like, so I mean that's still, and that's the other thing too. It's so weird. So like, there's the TVA, then there's the Baxter Corporation doing this research into like multiverses, and now like then America Chavez, which I didn't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they chant. I don't know much about her. The only thing I know about her is that she becomes Captain Marvel or Captain America at some point.
Oh really?
Yeah.
All right. That'd be pretty. I'd be down with that just because she has powers on top of it.
Yeah.
So it's like makes more sense.
Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can look up her.
Like I think I'd rather her be Captain America than Sam Wilson.
Yeah. She's Miss America. She's Miss America, Captain America, and MAC. I don't know what Miss America Chavez, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mac,
yeah. So she was raised by her mother in the utopian parallel. In the utopian parallel, reality out of time and presence. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No, you're reading. You're reading.
Yeah, no, because it fucked me up.
Reality.
Yeah. No, so it was she was raised in the utopian parallel. A reality that is out of time and in the presence of being known as the demiurge. Okay. The demiurge is who gave her powers. When she was 6 years old, the planet was threatened to be destroyed. Chavez's mother sacrificed themselves to seal the black holes, resulting in their particles being smeared across the multiverse itself. Ooh, that sounds painful.
Smeared.
Just being smeared across the multiverse?
Yeah.
Being smeared in general.
Yeah, I figured her parents are dead.
Yeah.
Just because that's the only one where, like, she opened a portal and it sucked them in.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, she sent them out into space.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, they're dead.
But then she got sucked in as well.
Did she?
I thought she did.
I thought she didn't.
I mean,
because if she got sucked in as well, they would have went to the same place.
That's true. So maybe she didn't.
Because she was like right in front of the little tree, right? And I think she was holding on.
She was on to the tree. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah. And then she walked. So they don't show if she goes through it or not, but so you just assume. Because she was like being pulled.
Yeah.
And then she says, "You're right. This is dumb," and she steps off the memory thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool to see her origin, but at the same time, it felt like so just like, oh, here's her origin.
Yeah. I feel like they should have started with that. They should have.
That would have been a better place to start.
Like you come into the movie. That's the starting scene.
Yeah, her memory.
And then you're kind of like you can kind of get like the cliff notes of her memories going up to that point. Little montage action up to the point where she gets betrayed by the other Doctor Strange.
Yeah, but then again, it's also her like it gives her the reason to explain like what happened to our Doctor Strange.
Yeah, but you could still explain.
Yeah,
I mean, you could have been a different memory.
You could have done it out of context,
and
then her like at one point, like when they were sitting down eating pizza, like oh well, you know I'm from this place and my mothers were sucked into a black hole because of me, because I got scared by a bee. But then again, we don't know how bad bees are in that alternate dimension, so
they're harmless in that dimension. They don't even sting.
They don't even sting.
Don't even sting. They actually just lick you, and
they're actually kept as pets.
Yeah.
What else? There was something else that was. I feel like I was trying not to see any reviews or anything online, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, I didn't expect to go see WandaVision season 2," and I don't feel like. I mean, yes, it's very Wanda heavy because she's a villain, but I don't feel like it was all Wanda.
Yeah, I didn't feel like WandaVision season 2.
Yeah, not at all. A lot of people were complaining about that, and I don't feel that at all. I feel like it was just the right amount of, like it's like any villain. Like you're seeing obviously the villains part of it, then you're seeing.
Yeah, that's how it should be. I feel like a villain should be almost more, especially when it's a hero that it's already established.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, kind of the villain is the main character.
Yeah.
And then your hero is going to beat them.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, what is the villain trying to do to stop your hero?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like Wanda kind of like, well, I feel like she got, like, I was bored of her when she got to that temple. Or when she got to her throne.
Yeah.
Because she was just in the throne. Like the whole dream walking thing was cool.
Yeah.
But just her just sitting there. Like, I was like, all right, like, why are we flashing back to Wanda doing this? Like,
yeah. Such a good scene when she's chasing them. When she's chasing them, when she's dream walking them, and then she's chasing
oh,
them,
yeah.
and she's just like walking on glass, and she's just tearing through that body, that other Wanda's body.
Yeah, that was fucking nuts.
That felt very Evil Dead too.
It did. There was a lot of jump scares.
Yeah,
a lot of jump
scares. I think she was just a deadite.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, and I think I was thinking that too, in the moment, like, just because she was just so unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I was also getting mad. It's like she's obviously just tearing through these blast doors like paper.
Yeah.
Like, why do you guys just like you're like slowing down?
Yeah.
The fucking...
Yeah. You just stopped. You just stopped at this one blast door. And so she just stopped at it. She just went around it. There was an alternate route. She just went around.
Those were the two moments that bothered me. There's two moments. So it was that one. So like they're slamming all these doors shut on their and she's literally just tearing through them. Then one of them just happens to like finally closes, and they just stop. It's like there's a door in front of you. Keep going.
Yeah. Well, that door in front of them was closed, so it was like.
But that was a door to. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Was it? Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so but like they didn't acknowledge like, oh, this is a dead end. They just stopped. They're just like.
Yeah.
They're just breathing really heavy, just staring at the door.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, when's this gonna happen? Like, either she's gonna blast through it anyway, or she's like gonna come out on top of them.
Yeah.
Like I was expecting her to just blast through on top of them and be like,
something.
But
I will say that moment was cool. The way they kept slowing everything down and the drops were just when you heard everything.
Yeah.
Like that, it was a cool like moment. But at the same time, it's like, why did you just stop after this door? Like, this door is not thicker than the rest of them. Is it? Like, there's something different about this door that's stopping her that the other doors didn't have.
This is enchanted by Doctor Strange.
And then the other one was when they finally got to the book, the good book. And like, they're being chased by her. They slowed her down by like pouring water on her. I mean, obviously it was a lot of water.
Yeah.
as I said, it was like pouring. Like that's what they did technically.
Yeah, that's basically what they did.
But saying it that way, it just makes it seem like they just like.
Yeah, that too. But with the yeah, and with the good book, they were like taking forever.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
this book is gonna help us solve the issue, guys.
Yeah, and like she's
it's like a Rick and Morty skit, like a Rick and Morty thing. You guys, this book is the greatest. We're gonna fucking do the best thing we can do that we could possibly do with this book, guys. You gotta believe me. We're gonna be able to do the greatest things we could possibly do with this book. This book is the greatest thing that could happen to all mankind. We're gonna get this done. And it's oh fuck, he's already here.
Yep. Oh shit! Yeah, no, that's exactly what it was. It's like, why are you taking so hard? And like, because they see the book, and he turns around and looks at him and is like, this is the book, and like exactly what you said. Like, and then he walks up to the book, and then before even touching, he was like, "All right, book, give me what I need." like he reaches ever so slowly for it, and then pulls it down. Like it's. I mean, I get like they needed, but it was just that like it's the opposite of plot armor.
It's like Wanda had the plot armor.
Yeah. It reminds me
when the villain has plot armor.
It reminds me there was a wrestler I was talking to recently, and they're talking about they had this bit set like this spot set up, and like where he had a table. And he was going to go to the edge of the ropes, and he was going to suplex the table onto his partner. Uh-huh. And it was a tag team match, but the guy's partner was outside the ring. And so what was going to happen was the guy's partner was going to pull his leg, so he would fall and drop the table on himself and not on the partner, right? So he says, I got the table up. I'm walking over so I can get set up for the suplex. Mm-hmm. And like I'm waiting for him, and I'm like, pull my leg. It's like he was like, I feel like I'm just standing there like for 5 minutes with holding this table up. Just pull my leg. And he finally pulled his leg, so he dropped the table. But that's what I felt like with the table. It was like, okay, or with the book, it's like, okay, where's Wanda? Okay, where's Wanda?
Yeah.
Okay, Wanda, are you here yet? Can I grab? All right. Oh, okay. No, she's not. Okay, let me just move slowly with this.
And there she is.
There she is. Okay. Oh, yeah.
I got to open it. Better open it.
That's what it felt like. It was just pull my leg.
Yeah. And then she pulled America Chavez's hair.
Yep. Oh yeah, that was cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one got me. That was a good little jump scare. I was like, oh.
Here, let's take a quick break because we're about to hit the minimum time here. We've gone over our 30 minutes. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. What's going on, people? It's Pistol Pete Jr. here. Just to remind you one more time to check out Ray's Energy Drinks by Rep Sports. Ray's Energy Drinks. Amazing flavors. Zero sugar, zero dyes, zero crash, none of the junk, none of the bullshit that's in these other energy drinks. They're amazing. I guarantee you're going to love them. Use coupon code TRPS for checkout. Get 15% off your order. Check out repsports.com, REPPSPORTS.com. Again, use coupon code TRPS for 15% off your order and to let them know that we sent you.
And we're back.
We're talking about ethnic names. Xochitl Gomez.
So chill.
so chill. Shit. What we were talking about though before we ended it? Wanda pulling. Yeah, Wanda pulling her hair. But yeah, no, that was a cool moment. Just because like the visually, I thought it looked really cool. Just the way like the red glow and like. Just the way she yanked her back. Yeah. But again, it was very, very Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Like, it was, like, all those jump scares, everything felt... The one that got me, though, okay, so, I don't think it, like, I was, they were jump scares, so you're like, oh. But the one that actually got me was when they first get to... The temple.
Yeah, and you just see the fucking, like, demon guard or whatever.
Yeah.
That one got me.
I was like, oh, shit.
Like, oh, Jesus Christ.
I did not... And see, that was because that was something we were talking about earlier that we haven't said on the air. Is we were thinking that Wanda was gonna flip flop halfway through the movie at some point for whatever reason.
Well, I thought the evil Wanda was gonna stay evil, but I thought like after she got America Chavez and just stopped possessing the one that had the kids.
Yeah.
I thought that one was gonna help.
Yeah.
In some way. And she didn't.
The way she was being possessed and presumably she saw everything that was happening because later on she calls calls it the Scarlet Witch, and she told the kids about it.
She wasn't surprised where she was.
Yeah,
she just like, I gotta go.
She was just like,
she knew
my
exactly,
boys, and just flew the fuck away.
She knew exactly the way back.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck? Like, Miga says sure. But yeah, it's like, okay, so you were just possessed by this evil being, and you would chase these people, and now that they're gone, it's like, all right, I'm gonna go back home. Like, I get the worry about her. Okay, I need to go check on my kids, but at the same time, like, that's it.
Yeah,
you are not part of this interdimensional struggle, and you're just like, I'm going back to the house.
Man, selfish, bro.
I was thinking maybe, I was thinking that there might have been like, so those demons at the temple. I thought her and Wong were gonna have to fight them off, and then she was like, "You're not so bad." And they kind of be like,
"You're pretty cool."
Hey,
you're pretty cool. Hey, you're so chill.
But yeah, so I was. That's gonna be the name of it. Episode, so chill. Well, I thought I obviously it's not going to be that obvious. Where it's like, hey. But I thought there might be like, oh, okay, well, hey, shit, I get it. Like, you want your kids, and she was going to be like, yeah, and I get why you don't want me to have my kids.
I totally get how you don't want me to massacre everybody, you know. But my kids.
Kids. I don't know. I pictured something happening there, and then when like they just kneel to her, I was like, oh shit. Well, never mind.
Shipping Wong and Wanda.
Yeah, there you go. It's because you know why? It's because Wong is just so cool with everybody. Like doing karaoke with Shang-Chi, talking badges with Doctor Strange. The only person he wasn't cool with was Peter Parker.
Was he? He wasn't?
He wasn't, not that he wasn't cool with him, but he was very short with him. It's just like, don't let him do that spell. Then he went through the whole...
he was really like, I don't have time.
Yeah. And I feel like, speaking of that, I feel like they make Doctor Strange has been a babysitter in the last two movies, basically. He's like, hey, kid. He's just dealing with younger...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, with America Chavez and with Tom Holland.
Yeah. The whole thing was like, what did he say? We save the world together, or save the universe together. You can call me Steven. And it was like, okay, Steven, that's weird.
Yeah.
But I'll allow it. And I felt like it was the same vibe with America Chavez, where it was like he had the bond with her, obviously, because they're going through hero shit. But at the same time, he kept calling her kid, and like it was just like, so it was very like babysitterish.
Yeah.
I mean, again, overall, I really enjoyed it. I'd give it a 7.5, maybe. I don't know, maybe not an 8. I'd give it, I guess a solid 7.5. I mean, it was good. I enjoyed it. I want to watch it again. I want to see if there's anything I missed.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't though. Like I'd be surprised if when I watched it again, that I missed anything major.
Yeah, I did like the way they did get Wanda to finally, like, because they didn't beat her. They just kind of like, well, she gave her what she wanted. That was like, that's what I thought was cool. Because in that moment, I was like, what's going to happen? She goes, I can't beat you.
She got what she wanted, and it wasn't what it
was what she wanted, but not in the way she wanted it.
Yeah.
Like, it was basically, they showed her the Wanda she had possessed, and the shit.
Yeah, and the kids of another Wanda don't see her as their mom.
Yeah, you might see them as your kids because, but they're, and then with that Wanda, the mother Wanda saying that the kids are going to be safe, they're going to be loved, and that okay, well, shit, all right, I guess. But I think that's all I got for now. Unless you got anything, any final closing comments on Multiverse of Madness?
The Bruce Campbell credit scene is
the end credit. Yes, I forgot about that.
Might be goated.
I think so. Like, it's right up there with the Captain America, like, patience, patience. It's like sometimes you wait and it's not worth it.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
But this one, this one,
because he's beating. First of all, in like the movie, he makes him like
Doctor Strange makes Bruce
start
Campbell
hitting himself.
Yeah, And he tells him, "Oh, it'll." What does he say? He goes, "It'll wear off."
He basically makes his evil ash hand.
Yeah. That's before he said it's over. I was expecting him to do like some kind of voice, like with the hand or some shit.
Where he turns into Deadite.
Yeah. But yeah, so he's punching himself, and he finally stops punching himself. The way he just looked at the screen is, it's over.
It's over.
It just goes black. Oh shit. Oh, that was another cool thing I liked. It was something. It was subtle, but it was. I mean, maybe it wasn't so subtle. When Wanda, I'm gonna call her Scarlet Witch. So when Scarlet Witch first possessed Wanda, right? So there was that moment, and then like she stands up, because remember she's on the floor, and then she gets up and she looks around, and then like she looks right at the camera, and then she kind of just like she does like a almost like a, it's like, yeah, I got it, and then she like looks away, kind of. I thought it was a cool like a little like
fourth wall.
Yeah, this is like this is just another one of the multiverses. Like so it added that like kind of cool thing to it, at least in my mind. But yeah, I think that's all I got. I would go check it out. I would recommend people go see it. It's the biggest opening, you said?
One of the biggest
openings.
Friday openings.
Yeah.
90 mil one day.
I mean, there was a lot of hype around this movie.
Yeah, there was.
There was a lot of hype.
Which is surprising because your movie theater is literally dead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people were killed there. People died there. During a comic book movie too.
Oh really?
I think it was. No, I don't think it was. I have to look it up again. But all right, we'll be back possibly with Chubb Dijj after this.
About Batman the more I...
And we're back.
And we're back.
Oh, you guys did an intro already?
Yeah.
A hard intro?
Yeah, we did it for the first.
Yeah. We should have had you do an intro. Yeah, we should. Thinking about it now, but no, because we ended the last segment with saying we might be back with Chubb Dijj. And we're back.
We weren't sure if you were going to be.
Oh, that's true.
And we're back.
Good choice. So, yeah, the more I think about the Batman,
the less you like it.
The less I like. The only thing that saves it, if
It
that was
depreciates
if that
in value.
was the Riddler in the cell next to him, and that other guy was just a pawn the whole time.
Yeah, that's what I think.
it would have been better. But if
they
it's
made
just
him,
the Joker, it's
yeah,
like, whatever.
Yeah. I still like Robert Pattinson as Batman, though. I think he did a good job.
I don't think it was so much as him as the way they did the Batman. It was fine.
Could be.
Like, I don't get how people say it was better than Dark Knight. Like, a lot of people are saying that, and that's fucking preposterous. The first, 10 minutes of Dark Knight blows anything out.
No, Dark Knight's like...
Blows anything
pinnacle.
out of the water that Batman did.
Dark Knight's pinnacle hero movie.
Yeah, okay.
Just that scene where they're robbing the bank, where Joker's robbing the bank in the beginning. That scene alone is done that's just as far as cinema.
Yeah.
It's done so perfect.
Yeah.
That's just that scene to where you're like, how could anything?
Yeah, and then the Joker fucking slamming a pencil down on your fucking.
Yeah, and then you
forehead.
have all the other fucking amazing shit. Like,
dude, you know it's funny. I saw it was cringy, but at the same time it was kind of cool. Was this dude? He threw a party? He threw a party, and
it was all Batman theme.
No. It was a formal party. Everyone had to come black tie. It was a black tie party, right?
And then Joker crashed it.
But okay, so him, no.
One guy dressed as Batman.
Him and his friend, him and the people that were putting together, planning the party, they were actually planning a Batman and Joker themed party. Mm-hmm. So everyone else is black tie, and then all of a sudden the Joker and a bunch of goons walk in, and then the other guy is Batman. So the guy who comes in dressed as like the Joker, and he's doing the whole, you want to know how I got these scars? He's going to people with the knife, and everyone's like, what the fuck? Like, they're laughing at it, but they're like, what the fuck?
Super cringy.
Yeah, like it was cool, but also cringy at the same time.
Sounds more cringe than cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen those videos of people like boxing at their fucking wedding and shit?
No.
Like sparring.
I saw
or
a
doing
wrestling
jujitsu. I seen the one where they do like WWE.
Yeah.
Like the fucking do the whole rocks thing. Like
Yeah.
the whole people's elbow and shit. Like that's super cringy as fuck.
Yeah. Well, the one that see the thing. So that
there was one where like the husband and the wife were just like sparring, like boxing. They were just like boxing each other.
That's funny. I haven't seen that
It
one.
was so cringy.
The one that I saw was like that they remember when Jericho debuted and like he cut off the Rock and then like the Rock bottomed him and pinned him. Do you remember that?
No.
No. Well, they recreated that at the wedding.
Yeah.
But the wife wasn't involved. It was just like the groom and his best man. And it's like, why are you recreating? I get, okay, you're a wrestling fan. This is a big, but where's your wife? Like, this is supposed to be the husband and wife celebrating, not.
Was the wife at least like off in the corner?
She
like,
could have been the
pissed,
referee
like,
or something.
Yeah, no, she wasn't even there. Like they had a guy in a striped shirt coming out of nowhere and fucking count the pin. Like the wife wasn't involved at all.
And she wasn't even there like a diva
Did she
on
ring
the
the
side
bell?
of the ring.
No, I think she was at the side, but she was just there with like the rest of the crowd
Yeah.
watching this,
That's
watching her husband and the best man fucking
That's pretty cringy.
recreate a rock fucking.
Like, don't try
promo.
to be unique. Just get it done.
Yeah.
and get
Yeah,
it done.
just get it done.
Get
Get it.
fucking
Fuck it, what's
married.
wrong with cake? You got a problem with cake?
Yeah.
Cake not enough for you?
No, the ones I hate
Open
to
bar
see.
is not enough for you? You need to do some stupid fucking...
Right.
An open bar and a DJ's not enough for you?
The ones I hate to see are the ones that like they're like when they go to smash the cake. The wife like goes smash the cake a little bit, and then like the husband gets all mad and just starts slamming the cake. It's like he's clearly abusive. He just starts slamming the cake into her face. It's like, what the fuck? And this is like day one. This is the wedding. The one that I saw recently too was it was a whole wedding thing where the best man was drunk, and like they were feeding each other the cake, but then the best man comes up and grabs a cake and tries to smash it in the bride. And then, like, he goes to grab more of the cake, but he knocks half of it over. And, like, he's just... Because he's so drunk. Then he, like, tries to shove it at the groom, but the groom's moving away. And finally he just goes... And just knocks him the fuck out. Knocks the best man out. Because he was, like... He's super fucking... Like,
White
shit-faced.
girl wasted.
Yeah.
Like, wasted.
It was just all bad.
Ice cream wasted.
Chocolate wasted.
Oh, there you go. Chocolate wasted.
All right, I got some Amber Heard, Johnny Depp news.
Amber Turd?
Amber Turd. So it's actually Disney news. So prior to the trial going down, Disney had shut down Pirates of the Caribbean for renovations.
Oh, the ride?
The ride, yeah. And so they were saying they were going to be removing some diseased trees from the area. But they shut down the entire ride for this, right? And so it leaked that they were actually going to be removing Johnny Depp from the entire ride.
Jack Sparrow.
Because they have Jack Sparrow. You know, he's in the ride multiple
They're
times.
also removing the bulges.
Yeah, so they got rid of the bulges and then they're getting rid of Johnny Depp.
Was it Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow in that?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was his,
Was his voice and everything?
Yeah.
his likeness.
To the point where, like, when they first...
So are they still removing it?
No. So now, supposedly, what they're saying is they're replacing the trees with this, so they're no longer diseased.
They're replacing the trees with the bulges.
The trees are no longer diseased.
The bulges were... It turns out the bulges were causing the disease. So.
Now that the bulges are gone, everything's cool. But yeah, so it's like...
we caught the animatronics fucking the trees, and then gave them the STDs.
It was like Five Nights at Freddy, but like much scarier. Yeah, but so now that the public is flip flopping on Amber Turd and Johnny Depp, which I feel like I don't feel like most people were on Amber Turd's side. I feel like women were and feminists were, but I don't feel like anyone else was really on her side.
Well,
I remember when it first came out, they're like, "Oh, Johnny Depp is abusive to Amber Heard." Blah blah blah.
yeah, and you hear that, and you're like, yeah, what a piece
And I
of
was
shit.
just like, I don't
And-
know. I was just kind of I was kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really believe that.
Yeah,
I was kind of like, I don't know. We'll see. I'll see. Like as the story unfolds more. Like
It was literally like the next day. That they were like,
because it's like the Marilyn Manson thing too. Like when that first comes out, you're like, I'll wait till I hear more. And
Yeah.
then once you start hearing all the shit, you're like, I still don't hate him. I still respect him.
but see with I think with the Johnny Depp thing, it was like he's abusive, and then the next day it was like, oh no, she's abusive.
yeah.
It was like 2 weeks later or something.
I don't even think it was 2 weeks. I think
Yeah,
it
I
was
felt like it was
like
within
very
days,
close,
yeah.
like within days, yeah. But they still,
But they still fired him from
they
her.
still fired him.
And she was still allowed to
Yeah,
She was still
fucking
working off
prance
him.
about and fuck Aquaman, suck Aquaman dick.
yeah. I didn't know about her and Elon Musk.
Really?
I didn't know about that shit. I mean, I
did
don't.
not know that.
I don't.
I actually
follow-
didn't know about it until this trial.
No,
Yeah.
you knew about that?
I don't follow
She
the
was
lies.
fucking Elon and Johnny Depp's bad, dog.
That's
I don't
fucking
know.
dirty.
No,
Having
she
a
was
threesome.
cheating on Depp with Elon.
Yeah. Well, no, wasn't she cheating on? She was cheating on Johnny Depp with Elon Musk, and then when they broke up, she was
dating Elon Musk, and then she went back to fuck Johnny Depp, right?
I don't know the full thing.
I think that's what it was like. She was like cheating on both of them.
Did Elon Musk do his testimony? Supposedly he was going to do a testimony.
Is he? Oh, I didn't know.
He was going to be a live Twitter feed.
That's the rumor mill.
He's just gonna do it from the inside of a Tesla. Did you see the fucking the feed? The guy he's testifying. I don't know what he's testifying against. I think it was like something about some work he did for them. Mm-hmm. But like he's like, so he's on a video call, but he's driving and vaping while he's doing the fucking thing. And then he's backing up. It's like yeah, but no, I went over there and they told me not to move this thing, and so I didn't move the thing, and so. And Johnny Depp's just like, like how he's been through the whole trial is just him just looking down or laughing, or like you just see him laughing and just kind of like looking away, shaking his head, like this is what the trial is like. And then with her doing coke in the middle, allegedly doing coke.
I don't know. I
don't know. It does look suspicious though, because who does that? So if you're gonna blow your nose or you're gonna wipe your nose.
It did look like she sucked in.
Yeah, she wasn't blowing out. And then she even blocked the like she like did one of these like she blocked the nostril.
Well, I mean, people do that. People do that when they blow. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like if you're gonna blow, you're doing more of one of these. You're not like she had it like one-handed, kind of like it was weird. It didn't look.
Yeah, it definitely was weird, but it's hard to.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I mean.
And then she was doing like the wiping her nose and everything after.
Yeah, and then afterwards, she kept doing that.
You do that too after you.
Yeah, that's all related to
blowing your nose.
Normal blow nose.
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess.
But like, if she snorted coke out of a napkin like that, I would imagine she'd have white shit all over her nose.
No, because they have those little tube things. It's like you fill it up with coke and you just kind of like it's got like a little spring.
Does she really need to do coke that bad?
She might. She's
Johnny
Depp.
Yeah.
I don't know how long. Was
if she's half the druggie that Johnny Depp is, she probably would.
How long was the trial?
It's been going on.
Yeah, but
2
like
weeks
that
now.
Whatever. Well, they usually do.
She's like
6 8 hour days. Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
So yeah, you never. I mean,
I would just plead guilty just because I don't want to go through the trial.
It's like, can we just plead deal? I don't want to sit here. Can we do half days?
Seriously, dude. Like, fuck you. Why do I gotta be here this long? Over some bullshit.
Seriously.
At least with this trial, it's entertaining if you're like part of the jury.
Yeah, but we're only seeing the fucking highlights. Like,
yeah, we're not seeing all the boring shit.
Well, I don't know. I watch like 2 hour. I'll watch 2 hour clips at work or something if I'm bored. If I run out of my podcast, I watch like a 2 hour clip, and it's been pretty interesting.
I think it depends on the aspects of it. Avatar: The Way of Water. That's what the next movie.
The Way of Water.
Yeah. We both missed the trailer. We have to watch it for the next episode.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not interested in Avatar though.
I don't know. I'm curious.
I think the original movie's mid as fuck.
Yeah, it was okay.
I remember when it first came out, everyone was so blown away by it. And then now
I didn't understand why people were blown away about it. I was like, yeah, this CGI is cool.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was a CGI in the 3D.
It's the first movie that had CGI on that level. Now it's like.
Well, I remember one of the things that was like.
But even when it came out, I still was like, this is fine.
I don't know.
Not blowing me away.
I feel like I remember watching it in 3D at the theater, like in IMAX 3D. And I remember one of the scenes, that was specifically, when they burned down the tree. And I just remember like that aftermath, and like you could see all the fucking ash like in the air, and it like it legit felt like or it didn't feel like there was ash in the air, but like I felt like I could see all the ash, and I remember like there were like a lot of little details, especially when it came to the 3D, that it was like, oh shit, this is fucking mind blowing.
What cartoon movie is Avatar basically?
Fern Gully.
There you go. It's like fairies. It's like a little fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they burn down the forest.
Yep. And he just basically wants to become a fairy at the end.
Yeah.
Instead of being a human.
It's a story about being gay.
Damn it! I forgot today was Free Comic Book Day. That was True Blood. True Blood. I remember watching that. Like I watched the first season. I think I watched the first 2 seasons. They were really good. And then after that, I was just like, it's not so good anymore. But
Just
it's just
because there's not enough titties in it.
not enough titties in it. No, the whole story started getting convoluted. But like I was like, so being a vampire, that was like code for being gay. Like the way it was, like it's like, oh, these vampires, they want these rights and they want to get married, but they're fucking vampires. Like, why do vampires need to get married? And it was around the time with the gay marriage, like, oh, gays want to get married? Why do they need to get married? Leave it to the straights. Straights don't even like being married. It was that whole same thing.
Freaking straights, man.
Freaking straights.
We should make a band called the Straights.
The Straights.
The straights.
I feel like there would be. There's probably is a band already called the Straights.
I probably.
The gay club.
Remember we've been talking
And
about
then
these.
the slants.
We've been talking about all these Drake impersonators. They've been all over the place.
Yeah.
So now Disney got hit by a George Lucas impersonator.
They got hit by a George.
Apparently, he was so convincing that they let him into the park for free,
He leaked.
gave him tours, walked around backstage, and people were like, the
They
cast
gave
mem-
him the secret sauce and formula.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, they were escorting, had him on a cart, like in the backstage tunnels and everything.
They gave him a bunch of leaked footage from the new Star Wars.
Yep.
The new Obi-Wan show.
4 interns blew him.
Yeah.
It's like that
In
guy
costume.
like that guy getting milked.
Yeah, before they realized it wasn't a cow.
I could milk them 17 times.
Before they realized it wasn't George.
Yeah, but yeah, they let him through the entire park. He was there for the whole day,
That's cool.
and they didn't realize the way they figured it out was when they
George Lucas came an hour later after he left.
They wouldn't let him in. It was like, sir, you're the real George Lucas is already here. You're not fooling us,
yeah.
buddy.
No,
I know George Lucas. I've been a fan of Star Wars.
I
since
just
the
knew
70s.
George Lucas. I know George Lucas.
I know George Lucas.
I know his dick.
No, so they reached out to George Lucas to thank him for visiting the park and spending time with the cast members, and he was like, "What are you guys talking about? I didn't go to the park.
I've been home all day, just jerking off and eating.
It's like I'm an adult.
Lucky
I don't go
Charms.
to Disneyland.
Yeah, basically. Let's see here. And then this is one of the biggest stories that I got this week. So, PlayStation has been hinting that they're going to buy a company. They haven't said who they're going to buy.
Konami.
They're not buying Konami, unfortunately. The rumors are now that
Kojima Productions.
they're buying Square Enix.
Square Enix.
Squeenix. They're buying Squeenix.
I thought Bitcoin bought Square Enix.
And then, so now those rumors are being, they're not confirmed, but there's I guess a Sony insider has come out and is like, yeah, we're buying Squeenix.
We're trying.
Yeah, so it looks like that's going to be the thing. They're buying, so Squeenix is going to be a PlayStation.
So here comes our remakes for Legacy of Kain.
Yeah, shit. I forgot they were fucking Squeenix.
Made by Kojima.
I mean, I would, yeah.
What if Blue Point makes it? There you go.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Did Sony buy Bluepoint too?
Yeah.
There you go. They're just getting all their ducks in a row for just these heavy hitter remakes.
Exactly. Let me see here. I got one more for you guys. There's gonna be another Suicide Squad spinoff. And out of all the Suicide Squad characters that you would like to see a spinoff of, who would you like to see?
Polka Dot Man.
Probably Polka Dot Man.
Right, Polka Dot Man. They're not. It's not.
Next
gonna
in
be
line would be
Weasel.
Shark. Oh, Weasel.
Oh, King Shark. Oh yeah, Weasel. Yeah, because he survived. He's on the island.
Yeah, it's just
He
running
had,
around.
actually, he had the best plan of it, to pretend to
Just
drown.
pretend to drown. Yeah. But no, they're gonna
He doesn't
do.
do anything.
They're gonna do an Amanda Waller spinoff.
No one gives a shit about
Yeah, exactly.
The black
I mean,
chick?
yeah.
Yeah.
The evil one that yells at everybody and threatens to blow everyone the fuck up.
I like Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo was cool. Fucking Amanda Waller is funny because she's always so serious, but then when she the second she gets pissed off, I'll fuck you up. Like she gets super
Foams
ghetto.
at
Like,
the mouth.
yeah,
You want to fuck with me? Like all of a sudden she gets just super ghetto and like.
Yeah.
Is she an actual character, or is she like?
No. She's an actual She's an
Yeah.
actual character.
She's pretty true to the character as well.
Yeah, no, she acting wise, I think she nails that character perfectly. I think she does a great job with that character, but I feel like there's not like no one cares enough about Amanda Waller to do it.
Yeah, I don't need a backstory on her. I don't.
Where'd it go? That's hilarious. I thought he was out here. But here, put this in your wallet. Take a picture of it. Huh?
We're recording.
But yeah, I feel like she doesn't have enough of a story other than like she gets teams together, and then that's it. Like she gets teams together, and then
Who's she? LeBron James.
exactly. She's a team recruit. Oh wait, hold on, let me see. No, that's not what I wanted. There's another story I had.
What's
but
up
I
with
think,
LeBron? What's up with your boy LeBron? He's just at home chilling, watching the playoffs.
LeBron James.
Trying to figure out more ways to fuck the Lakers.
Fuck the Lakers. With all the star power you
Trying
got.
to figure out which team he's gonna go to.
2 next. Yeah, he's gonna go to the Nets
Which
next.
team he's gonna fuck over next
He's gonna go to Brooklyn Nets.
with Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
this is one I meant to bring up, but we didn't get to it last
And
week.
somehow fuck that up.
Yeah.
Ant-Man Quantumania has been moved up. They're moving Captain Marvel, or the Marvels, back. So they're just swapping the dates. So Ant-Man Quantumania is going to come out before Captain Marvel.
When's that then?
Let me see. I don't have the...
Is that this year?
That is this year.
Okay.
I
mean...
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Next year. Okay.
I guess that's good. I'm not really interested in Captain Marvel, not at this point.
Yeah. So Captain Marvel... So it was July 28th.
It's just Brie Larson is just so unlikable. It's
Yeah,
like,
she's pretty unlikely.
Yeah.
They could have got literally anybody else. They
But I
coulda
feel like-
got- you know who's more unlikable, Brie Larson
or Amanda
or-
Heard.
Yeah. Or Amanda Heard.
Amber Heard?
Amanda.
I said
I
they
don't
said
know.
Amanda.
You said Amanda. That made me
Amber,
say
yeah.
Amanda.
No, Amber Heard's less. But no, what's her name? The one that from Twilight.
Oh,
Kristen
Stewart.
Stewart.
Yeah.
Because
Brie Larson.
Yeah, because Amber Heard deserves the hate she's getting. Where these two they just kind of like suck.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You said Brie Larson.
Between
I think Kristen Stewart's
Yeah.
less likable. She's better to look at, but she's like less. She's just more like she's more boring than Brie Larson.
I'm not. Yeah, I can't. You know what? I'm a fan of Brie Larson because of Scott Pilgrim. But other than that, like that's really the only thing I've ever seen her in. So like, I had no beef with her. I got no beef with her. Kristen Stewart, I could, and like anything I had, like I've only seen clips of
her trailers.
yeah, and like
And
she's
the
just so
trailers are like-
deadpan
yeah.
and so just like why are you making so much money doing movies? Like why are you acting? Because you're not acting.
Yeah,
You're clearly just
there.
yeah.
You're just there.
Like none of yeah.
There you are. Not pretending to be somebody else, but just being there.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my god, seriously. But you know what? I think that's why she was so good in the Twilight movies, or like, so like loved in the Twilight movies, I guess, by her fans, because like, remember I told you guys I read the first chapter or two of the first book. Someone gave me when I worked at Save-Ons for Loss Prevention. Someone gave me the book. It was like, you like sci-fi stuff. You like vampires. Read this book.
You like gay shit.
And so I read like the first two chapters.
gay book.
I didn't know. I had no idea what it was. So I read the first two.
No, it was a gay book.
And like the way they describe the characters in the book. So
You just had a dude taking hot loads on the cover.
They didn't get to the hot loads to chapter 2, and by then you're hooked. You can't stop reading.
right? No. So in the book when they describe the characters, they describe Cedric Diggory's character.
In Twilight?
Yeah, what's the character? What's the vampire's name?
Edward.
Edward. So they describe Edward to the point where, like, they describe his breath.
Ooh.
That's how detailed they get.
Oh, yeah.
Like his eyes, his eyelashes, his skin
Why don't you
tone, the
leave something
texture.
up to the imagination, bro.
They describe every detail of this guy. When they describe the main character, the female, she could she's
plain
a
as fuck,
girl,
like,
and she has light colored skin.
And she's kind of pale.
Yeah,
Like,
that's it.
And has a deadpan voice.
That's it. That's all they describe of this fucking character.
yeah. Yeah, so Kristen Stewart was literally perfect
Yeah.
for that role. That's her.
Well, what was she? She was like a teenager, right?
Yeah, she's in high school.
Depressed teenager.
Yeah.
See, she might have been that, and at that time,
I mean,
you know.
yeah.
So she pulled that off, but literally nothing else.
Nothing else, yeah. But because she pulled that off, she got other roles.
Yeah, it's because it was a huge series.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it, like 4 movies? 5 movies?
Something like that, yeah.
Was it? I think it was 4.
4 or 5. I know the last movie was a 2-parter, and I can't remember if it was...
They pulled the Harry Potter on it.
I can't remember if it was 3 or 4 books that they did.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know how many books they did.
I haven't watched any of them.
And then, 50
you
Shades of
watched
Grey?
any?
Yeah, I watched them all.
You watched all the movies?
Yeah.
You know-
They're a good, like, hate watch. Like,
Yeah, I heard, yeah. I've heard they're not terrible. Like, they're like, you can watch them and...
yeah.
But 50 Shades of Grey? The book, that book was... That it started off as Twilight erotic fiction.
Twilight? Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's, how it
so-
started. That's her, in her mind, that's what it was. That's what...
No, like it legit. Like the first whatever she wrote was Twilight erotic fiction about fucking like it was just BDSM with fucking Edward.
And she got copyright claimed.
Yeah, and so she
changed
she
it
rewrote
around.
it as whatever it became, like he's a businessman or some shit.
Mhm.
And then yeah, she rewrote it as that. She just changed the character names basically,
Yeah.
and then she made
Is that the same lady that does the Gronk?
the Gronk sex stories. Yeah. First down with the Gronk. Oh shit!
He tried to sue her.
Yeah,
Did we talk about it?
Did you really?
I don't think we talked about it recently, but we didn't talk about it on the show. But this was years ago. Like yeah, she.
There's a little corner of.
No.
No, that's Mark Davis.
Mark Davis' hairline.
His hair is the same color as her.
The perfect photo doesn't exist.
Maybe he had to fucking do a would you rather. Would you rather be
To get all
poor,
his money?
have a normal haircut?
Or you could
rich,
be- you
and
could
have
have
to have
millions.
this fucking ridiculous haircut.
I mean, how? Because like he didn't always have that terrible
Doesn't
haircut.
make sense.
Like, I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe he went bankrupt at some point, and in order to get all his money back, he had to be stuck with that haircut for the rest of his life.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, why? Why?
Some other sick fucking billionaire was like, "I'll help you out here, buddy," but
Yeah. Vince McMahon. That's
So you
a
pay me
Vince
back, you
McMahon
gotta
thing.
keep this haircut. He still doesn't pay him back.
Until you pay me back every cent, you gotta wear this terrible haircut. Cause like, someone has to tell him that it looks terrible,
he knows it looks terrible.
right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, cause I've seen people walk around.
There's no way he's looking at himself as like, I'm killing it right now.
Yeah, there's no way. But
Trump does.
Trump's hair isn't
I'd
even
rather-
that bad.
okay,
He's
I'd
just
rather have
old. He's
Trump's
just
hair
balding,
than
like he's just trying to keep it as
yeah.
much.
I'd rather
pretty
have
bad,
Trump
though.
hair than Mark Davis hair.
It's like Trump's hair is like fucking what's his name's hair in Tommy Boy. David Spade's hair in Tommy
Yeah, I
Boy.
forgot about that shit. When the fan hits him. Oh, shit. Okay, I think on that note, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart. On Twitters at RealPressStart. On Instagram at TheRealPressStart. Like us, rate us, review us anywhere you get your podcast. And on that note, game over.
What were the
No more
PlayStation free games?